imagined or real, we do not know, that if probably ODM managed to convince President William Ruto to go with one of their own as a running mate, then the position that Kithure Kindiki currently holds becomes untenable. Can he continue being deputy president? Legally, yes. But would he continue being deputy president while he knows his term ends at this time and there's a new one coming in, if at all Ruto wins?
Idimoli, that will automatically become a choice of an individual because the Constitution has given an option. If you feel you are so pressed, you are so pushed, and frustrations are beyond your control, you can automatically resign and go. But if Kindiki wants to continue enjoying the privileges, then he can opt to resign and put a date of exit. And that date of exit can be the time of the next general election, which will still work. But what will happen is that the running mate that will be picked, Kindiki will not stop the head of state to pick that kind of running mate. And I don't think that in here will enjoy any power because he's not elected until when he's elected and sworn in. So Kindiki will enjoy his privileges all the way to the exit of that particular regime. And then the one who will be picked to be the heir of the head of state can start enjoying his privileges after he swears in, after they succeed in an election.
Yeah, but Mheshimiwa, would Ruto allow that? Would he allow that?
No, what will happen is that Ruto is known as one who does not respect the Constitution. So what you do in such a scenario, and where Kindiki can do such an action of resigning and putting a date, the William will ignore that.
And go against the Constitution?
No, what you do, he will just decide to tell Kindiki, get your package in hurry and go, so that you can leave. You can leave this way.
You know, we are just talking as if we do not understand our political dynamics in this country. Which politician would make such a grievous mistake towards election? Which one? Why are
which mistake are you talking about?
Of firing deputy president.
William
actually from
William is looking for.
Let me tell you. Actually, from Mount Kenya.
You cannot fire the deputy president. You can only force him to resign.
Yes.
Or probably go for impeachment again.
What I'm trying to tell you is that whatever we are wishing for here will not happen. I am not seeing it happening because I keep on repeating, I don't know why you don't understand, you guys, that there's no bad blood between Kindiki and Ruto. Okay? Whatever is happening, and
but
as much as my friend
political dynamics may force the president's hand. That's the issue. He may have no bad blood with his deputy currently, but politically he may need some support from elsewhere. And probably that's the only hand he can hold.
Well, what is happening today, and the noise you hear of people asking for positions from other quarters, it is the same thing happening in coalition opposition, the coalition of opposition. We have had so many scenarios whereby we are told, no, it is Sifuna, Didi, it is this, but before it was Kalonzo, and I don't know what has changed. Okay, so it is the same scenario, and I don't know why we are not addressing that, because it's the same thing. So today, I invite any coalition which would want to come and join forces with Ruto. And mind you, any politician will look at scenarios which will make them win the election. Not a person per se.
As an end to everything.
Let me tell you, for me, if you ask me, if I support the government and I want the government to come back into power, any arrangement which will help the government get the power, I will support it. So,
is there a risk? And allow me to ask you this question. Is there a risk that a presidential candidate could simply get a running mate for purposes of winning the election, and then immediately after the election, going forward, because we've seen it, get rid of this person one way or the other?
Like you said, it depends with an individual.
No, do you see this happening going forward in the Kenyan context? That